Okay guys, just finished the install of my 2021 Honda Pilot. I did the OEM trailer hitch. I wanted to go with the OEM because I like that recessed look to it versus having the aftermarket, which is a drop down. My biggest concern before I went ahead and ordered this unit was that this is a 2021 Pilot Special Edition, which comes with this black glossy finish right here. I was concerned that this lower part for the OEM was not going to look good. However, it does look good. I'm happy with the results. Here is the original part. You see, it's glossy. It looks real good. The new one, it's not glossy, but it still looks good. The other concern that I had was the kick open feature. The kick open feature is a section that goes behind this right here, and with the original cover, the antennas, the piece that holds the antenna goes behind here, and the antennas go all the way across. Well, with the OEM trailer hitch, the antennas can't go all the way across. So I was concerned about that, and I saw a couple of videos online in which people have replaced the original sensors with another sensor that just has shorter antennas and they sit behind here. Well, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go ahead and see if I could make the old antennas work. So what I did is I took that backing that comes behind there, and this is where antennas normally go. So I removed the antennas, and the antennas are very flexible. And what I did is I cut the end of it, and I kept the electronics part back here, the sensor part back here. And then what I did is I routed one antenna, like I said, they're very flexible, on the top, and I routed the other one at the bottom. What I did is I took the original piece that came with it, and I cut some of the little clips that hold the antenna, and I used double-sided tape, and I put them along here and along here in the back and here, and I routed the lower antenna right here. And just for the purpose of hiding it, I used some cable ties right here and right here to hide the antenna in this, underneath this piece. And then I did the same thing with the upper antenna. I put some of these pieces that I double-sided, and I put one along here and along there to hold the antenna. The result is that although I don't have the antennas going across, the unit still works. I could go ahead and kick, and it will get it, to open. Okay, and I could go ahead and kick it again. Again, the center part will not work, but the driver's side, it's on and off where it works, but it still works. But definitely the passenger side, it works just fine. Okay, so that's something you could do, or you could go ahead and go with the shorter antennas. You're still going to be limited just to this area with the shorter antenna. The other thing I did on this install was to save some money. I went with the E-trailer 7-way connector right here. The whole harness comes with complete connectors to plug into the car's system, and you could go online and look at the videos on how to do that install from E-trailer, and that was able to save me some money. So I'm happy with the results. I like the way it came out. I did most of the install, I did it by myself, and then at the tail end of it, when I was getting the hitch in there, my wife came out, and I held the hitch up against the bottom of the car, and my wife put the bolts in there while I held it in place. And then once they were held in place, I went ahead and tightened everything up. But I'm happy with the results. I really recommend the OEM install. I really like that versus the aftermarket. It gives it a more professional looking look to it. Thank you much. I hope you liked this video. If you got any comments, any questions, hit me up below.